Hello, Football Nation. This is Ziki here with Spurs. Of course, AFCON has come and gone. The Asian Cup has come and gone, but football still remains. Now we are UEFA Champions League round of 16 is starting tonight. Which team is going to win tonight? We're going to be seeing Man City taking on Copenhagen, and we're going to be seeing Leipzig taking on Real Madrid. And of course, there are more games tomorrow and the day after. We're going to be seeing the first leg of round of 16. Predict your team. Which team do you think is going to win tonight? Anyway, going back again, we'll see that AFCON, Ivory Coast won, and then the Asian Cup, Qatar won. Well, if you ever watched the AFCON, then you know what I'm talking about. That was football galore. And then the Asian Cup, interesting. I watched a couple of games, but not the whole thing, but I was following on that tournament as well. Anyway, now coming back again to UEFA Champions League, there were 32 teams and 8 groups of 4 teams each, and now they are 16. Here they're going to be playing, in 2 legs. First round and second, then home and away, home and away. Like I said, we've got games that are going to be coming up tonight. That is Man City taking on Copenhagen. Man City qualified from Group G with 18 points. Clean sheet, they never lost a game, whereas Copenhagen qualified as the number 2 in Group A there, right? And then looking at how they also played these teams, during the from previous encounters, we find that Copenhagen, they drew in 2022 UEFA Champions League against Man City, and then Man City won 5-0. In 2022 again. That was the second leg of the games in 2022 UEFA Champions League. So you can see that Copenhagen, when we're looking at statistics, they're down there. But like I said, I always say that the game of football changes with time. Players do change as well. So who knows what is going to happen tonight? We don't know. But anyway, looking at how they stand in their current leagues, Copenhagen, which is in Superliga, is placed 3rd, doing very well there, and Man City is placed the 2nd, okay, in EPL there. So they are not really, far from the top, only 2 points away from Liverpool. Okay, so anything, and they also have a game in hand. So you can see that Man City still has the upper hand there. Now, moving forward to another game that is going to be played tonight, we're going to be seeing Leipzig of Bundesliga taking on Real Madrid of La Liga. Of course, Real Madrid qualified from Group C with 18 clean points. They never lost a game in the group stages of the tournament, whereas Leipzig qualified in Group G with 12 points. They also did very well there. They came out 2nd, okay, after Man City there. They were following Man City there. They played, they won 4 games and they lost 2 games there, all right? But anyway, now let's see how they played in previous matches when they met together. Well, Real Madrid, when it met Leipzig in 2022 UEFA Champions League, the first leg, Real Madrid won, okay, 2-0. And then the second leg, Leipzig won 3-2. So it's 50-50 there. But when you want to look at the performance generally, you'll find that Real Madrid is on top, okay? Even when you look at their position in La Liga there, they are on top with 61 points. Very, very clean. Last weekend, they beat Girona 4-0. Girona, of all the teams, they beat it 4-0. So you can see that they're in form and they're coming into these games with such boost and confidence in themselves. Okay, so these are the games that are going to be played tonight. And of course, we've got more stories coming when we're talking about the UEFA Champions League. The current UEFA Champions League is the last one using the criteria that they're using. The next episode or the next season of the UEFA Champions League, that is the 2024-2025, is going to have a different format altogether, okay? Now they have 32 teams, but in the next UEFA Champions League, they're going to be 36 teams. And again, currently they qualify via first round, which is the group stages. After group stages, home and away, then they go to round of 16. But in the next season of the UEFA Champions League, there are no groups. They're going to be put in one log of 36 teams, okay? And then 36 teams, they're going to play. Each team is going to play against 8 teams. I think I have to come back again with a separate video to explain how things are going to work, because there are a lot of changes there. So which means there are going to be more games. We're going to see more games being played. We're going to see maybe some of these big teams meeting early into the tournament, rather than what we're seeing now. We're still seeing the mixing of small team, big team, small team, big team. But when they're playing against 8 teams, you never know which team you may be paired with, because they're going to do those things of putting in a pot and picking and everything. So I think I had to come with another video to explain how it's going to be in the next season of the UEFA Champions League. But currently there are 32 teams. Now there are 16 teams and they're going to be playing home and away, and then they move forward to the next round. So this is all I have for you. Like I said, we've got plenty of games, but unfortunately, Manchester United is not part of the tournament. I mentioned Manchester United because I know that it has got a lot of following. Okay, some of my friends, they don't like it when I call out their team like this, but yeah, Manchester United was eliminated and is not part of this UEFA Champions League. I mean, they're small boys, you know. They're small boys, so they cannot play in such kind of big, you know, this is for the big boys, you know. It's for the big boys, not for small teams like Man United. But anyway, so like I said, we still have more games that are going to be coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to come back again tomorrow with games that are going to be played there. When we look at everything, now looking at Manchester City. Manchester City, they won against Everton 2-0. So they've got more, and I'm hoping that they're not. I'm predicting that they're not going to make much changes when it comes to the lineup. Okay, I think we're still going to see the Rodriguez in. We're going to continuously see Haaland in. You know, but of course we saw that they had players like Walker, like Bren, or you know, a substitute on the bench. So I don't know if they're going to ever have any changes there. I haven't seen the lineup that they're going to be using tonight. I have not yet seen it, but I believe they're going to make the necessary changes if ever there is any to be made. My name is Ziki, and please subscribe and stay, follow, comment, share so that you don't miss on this and more. Until then, take care.